Last episode we finished off with a beautiful S2 qualifier and unlocking this wonderful car known as Bad to the Blade. But today we've got a lot more S2 stuff to do and a couple of races to do, so let's jump straight into it. Although before we go anywhere, there's a reason this says 28 complete, and that is because if we go into it very quickly, we'll see there's a few things that have been completed that we kind of already had done way before we unlocked S2. We drove over 150 roads, we have won some places, we've also gotten 3 stars on the speed trap, we've discovered a lot of different areas of the map already, and we also have a car to collect because out in the mainland I went for, well, as it said over there, a little bit of zoomies. So we're going to go and collect the car reward, and we might take a look at that later on, but for now there is a race right in front of us. Thank you for telling me I have a car to collect, but we've got a race in front of us, so let's go ahead and start. So we load into the race, and the first thing I see is a Ferrari FXXK Evo. Oh, this is about to get interesting. Very, very interesting. So we have the Bad to the Blade. We're up against a whole bunch of hypercars, and we are wheel spinning quite a fair bit off the bat. But we go straight into the race, starting off in this interesting little bit of road, which is usually a drift zone in the main map, of which you saw probably back in episode number 5. Oh god, I thought this thing could turn. What happened? Okay, can we get away with wall riding? I think we might, but S2 is going to be very, very tricky. So we've got to try and keep up with a lot of people and try and see if we can win these too. Oh god, it's a mess. It's a mess on this corner. It is an absolute mess on this corner. Oh dear. Okay, somehow we've managed to get into 6th throughout all that. And is there a turn up here? No, but there is a loop. So like usual, we are going to go and do a wonderful loop-de-loop. You can't really see the car because, well, it's a race at night for some reason. You have just appeared out of nowhere. No, you don't. No, you... Oh dear. Brake, 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 brake. Okay, I'm getting absolutely assaulted by a Ferrari at the moment. I'd like to file for some complaints. But anyway, let's try and see if we can catch up to the rest of the field, because we really do not have long to go, because, well, we're at 91% and we're in 5th. I think we definitely need to, but we're going to need to do this again with a much, much quicker car. The question is, which one? Right, let's go start race event. I don't know if you'll be able to see my car, because of course it is a very dark car on a pitch black race. But hopefully we might seem to do a little better than we did with the Bad to the Blades, trying to hope to finish better than 5th. Because if we don't, then, well, we are going to be in trouble. As it turns out, that was actually a good idea, because he just went hurtling through those little, I don't know what they're kind of called. They're not ramps, they're half pipes. There we go. We went absolutely hurtling through those at God knows how many miles an hour, and we're kind of out in first already, although I've just got to move to try and block some... Never mind. After some slight chaos, we're back out into the first that you need, but we've got to be super quick, because cars on here go extremely quickly compared to what we have out on the mainland. Like, seriously, I don't know why these cars get like a 10,000% speed boost on here. It's kind of crazy, really. But we've got one more loop to go. There was a McLaren right near us. We've got 2 of the Holy Trinity here, if you know, you know. And let's see. There's some cars really close by. Oh my god. That was... that was way too close. Way too close. I definitely think we're going to need to go get some different cars for the next couple of races. I'm going to go take a breather. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Whew, I can breathe now. As we see to the side, we've just had some little things pop up, and we've got a little bit more progress towards the next Hot Wheels rank, but now we have got another race to go and do. Here it is, the Canyon Racer Speed Sprint. So we'll hop into here and see what cars we've got available to us. We've got a few. We do have, it is stock, but we do have the GT3 that we unlocked right at the start of this episode, and I think we're going to go and see what this thing can do. So here we are with the Canyon Racer Speed Sprint. We have got the Mosler GT3, which is an interesting vehicle. I did cover this when Horizon Hot Wheels was first announced. But let's go ahead and see what this thing can do stock. It is rear-wheel drive, but on some Michelin tyres, which are usually pretty good. And, well, I don't even know where this track goes, so we could be in for some absolute pure chaos. So we're going into a magnetic loop-de-loop. Let's see, we're actually catching cars up here. We're catching cars up here, excuse me. We're catching the RXC? No, we're not. We are not catching the RXC now. We were uphill, though, which is quite promising for if this race has any more uphill bits. We'll definitely take advantage of that. And we also go fully sideways, which is an interesting concept. I love magnet tracks, absolutely love them. And then there's a very sharp turn up here, which you're going to brake about 7 miles in advance for, which will actually give us a third bite somehow. And now we've got 2 more cars to go and catch, hopefully before the end of this race. Well, it looks like we can't quite get this thing, doesn't have enough power, so we'll have to settle with a third. But at least we did better than the Battle Blade did, although it does make me wonder how well that car would have done around here. Although we do get a wheel spin, so let's see, do we get something good? No, not really. Anyway, we'll come back and revisit that at another point. In the meantime, we have an S2 drift zone, so let's go and see what the requirements are to get past this. We've got, where is it? There it is. S2 drift zone, we need 190,000 points. So let's see if we've got any good S2 drift cars instead of just S1. So 190,000, I've got a feeling the Sylvia is going to be the way to go about it. So let's go into here and see if we can get that score. We're all-wheel drive with way too much power for our own good, but we've got an absolutely huge area to drift in. So let's go and see if this car can indeed pull off that 190k that we need. Not far off the end now, we just need a little bit more. Can we get to 200,000? We can. 216,000 across the end of that drift zone. So that is actually pretty cool, and that gives us a little bit of progress towards where we're trying to get to. Next, well, let's go and see what else there is to do. So if you go to drift zones, there's another one just around here at the Ice Cauldron, and we need to get 160k for this one to try and get 3 stars. So guess where we're going next. Okay, this one is about to be fun because we have a booster going to it, so we'll go right up into the highest gear we can. Well, nearly in the highest gear we can. Let's see if we can make the most of that little bit of boost, try and get us close to that 160,000 sort of points total. And we've got, oh, we've actually done pretty well so far at 100 and something thousand without spinning. We've kind of clonked the wall a little bit, but we should be able to make this, hopefully. Let's see, there's 160,000. Can we do reverse for style? No, we cannot, because there's a wall there. We'll go ahead and spin ourselves back around. I'm doing a terrible job of driving this, but let's go ahead and put ourselves across the finish line with 195,000 points, which of course is yet another new personal best and another 3 stars. And now we need to go and find, I think, a few more PR stunts. Oh, it has been a long while since we've been here, but I've got a pretty decent car for it this time. We've got the CC8S, we have got a danger sign. We need to go and floor it in this thing to try and see how far we can get this poor old car to go. So let's see, can we get to 200 before we take off? No, not really. But can we at least get over 1,000 feet? I really think we can. Yep, that was simple. 1,200 and something feet, and we've landed in a nice little bit of field. And that is also 3 stars for us as well, which is fantastic. And while we're up in the foresty area, let's go ahead and do the speed zone that is down here as well. We need to get 175 for 3 stars, and I think with this thing we can certainly do just that. So in we go, we are already over 200, we have taken flight. We have taken flight, I repeat, the Koenigsegg Airlines has begun. So let's try and see if we can at least make it around here in a few pieces instead of many. Let's see, we've got the end of the speed zone just here, 192.75. I will go ahead and take that. Thank you very much, that is 3 stars. And am I missing anything else? Well, we're about to go and find out, because back to the map we go. So we've got one more danger sign left to do, and that is going to be just to our right here. We need 1,250 feet. I'm hoping with the speed we've got that we should be able to go ahead and do just that. And let's see, can we make it 1,200? Oh, easy. Absolutely not so easy. Okay, so for take number 2, we're going to angle a little bit more to the right in the hopes we can actually make it without going face first into a tree. And let's see, missed the tree. Yes, there we go. This thing does not break. Oh, wow. We missed the tree though, which is absolutely good, which is definitely what we need to do. Oh, great IKEA machines here! Hi, Sweden! So, I've abandoned the idea of the Moser, and there was also another car I did use, but it just did not turn out well in the slightest. So now we've abandoned all hope and gone with an F40C, and in the hopes that this thing might just win, although we're up against quite a lot of other very, very high-powered cars here, and also Sweden. Where is Sweden? There is Sweden. The little IKEA liveried Koenigsegg CCGT. Come on, let's get past the French. Stop drifting! Okay, we're catching people uphill. Let's see what we can do going back down. That is a lot of miles an hour. Please turn. Oh god, please turn. That's second. Oh, first is up here, turn, thank you. This thing does not like turning much at all in the slightest. This is not good. I've done this race way too many times during this recording and oh dear. Right, let's just go on the brakes. Hi Devo, bye Devo. Ow, that's a wall. I think the other Devo crashed into the wall as well. That was a lot of events in a very short space of time, but I did end up somehow getting first. I am talking way too quickly for anybody to understand. I'm incredibly sorry. And let's go ahead and try and get to the end of this race before it does my head in. Oh, they're right there. Oh, they're right there. Oh, they are right there. No, you don't. I want this space. This is mine. I've had to fight enough for it. And across the line in first. I cannot tell you how relieved I am. I cannot get that across on this recording. First, finally! Okay, back out to the mainland, or out of the race we go. Yes! And on that extremely frustrating and kind of interesting note, that is where I'm going to leave the video, because if I try and record any more today, oh, my head is going to explode from annoyance. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies if this video has been a little shorter than the previous episodes. There was just a lot of stuff that went on that just didn't go to plan, but oh well. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Tech out. And now I am never touching that race again.